Hi, Tony here with NXT Outdoors, and today we're going to cover customization of our DrawLite system. So previously we followed the first instructional video on how to install the DrawLite onto our bow, and that's been complete. And now we're going to go a little bit further and show you how to take the wires, trim them to a custom length, and move them from the outside to the inside. Alright, to get started on the process, we're going to need the original package, which should have the remaining items from the installation. We're going to need the provided Allen wrench, along with the pointed set screw which holds the system in the off position. You may have not removed that, it may still be in there. In this case we took it out, we're going to reinsert that. Okay, now the light won't turn on as we're working with it. Next step is to trim zip tie to free the wires. Set that aside. Now all of our wiring is free. And we're going to loosen that from the switch assembly. Okay, the wire's been disconnected. To make the installation a little easier, I'm going to take it off of the quiver mount so that the switch is free, which will allow me easier access to the other set of installation holes. There is really no need to have to disconnect the cable. Okay, so now we're going to find the best route for our wire. I want to redo this a little bit to really bring my wiring in close to my site. And make sure you have an adjustable sight like I do, that it's in the furthest location, in this case moved down all the way, so that I ensure I have enough wire for the installation. Alright, so switch mount's there. I want to go right here. And now I can trim the wire. Make sure before you cut the wire, you have enough. You need to strip about 1/4 inch of the insulation, and then I need to separate the wires about 1 inch. There we have it. Now, to go to the other side, I have to change over the positive set screws. So remove the first one and insert that into the other hole. You have to screw it all the way down until it contacts the shaft that the lever rotates on. And then you take out the second set screw. And you can start that in the other hole. Now take note that the positive wire is black with a red tracer, and the negative wire is solid black. So orientate your wires. Solid black goes in the bottom hole, which is the negative connection. Insert the wire, tighten the screw so it's just snug. And the positive wire go in the top hole. The holes are labeled with a plus sign and a negative sign for easy identification. Okay, once that wire is inserted, snug that set screw, and we're ready to reattach to our site. Now in this case, I need standoffs to clear the adjustment lever. Position those. Okay, get it straight, and then we'll secure quiver mount and the side lid. Okay, with that reattached, my last step is just to secure my wires. So I have a couple extra zip ties that I'm going to use. Do that, and that's just to ensure that I don't catch it on a branch or something in the field. Alright, I'm going to trim those. And the last step will be to remove the pointed side screw which holds it in the off position. Okay, that's all it takes to change your wiring. Now we're going to just give it a quick test to make sure that it's hooked up properly. Alright, we're just going to do a quick check here before we try to turn the light on, but just to make sure, you can see here I got some slack in my wire. So as I move my sight, you can see I have just enough wire so it's not pulling or pinching, and that's the type of installation you want. Okay, we've dimmed the lights just to make it a little easier to see the light when it comes on. All we're going to do now is draw our bowl back, and you should see the fibers illuminate. I have the light turned all the way up, got the cap rotated counterclockwise, and we'll give it a draw here. There you see the lights turned on, and as I release, the lights off. So that's it. It's pretty easy. Customize the installation, get the wires in nice and tight, tuck them on the inside, less chance of catching on a branch or something walking out to your stand. So happy hunting.